Good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me just get ready. I'm just putting on Instagram Live this class. So I'm just getting that set up so lots of people can join in. Hope everyone has been well, have had a good week. We've had a very busy week. This is the last term for us, so we've had a really big term. So sleep has been very, very important for us this term. Alrighty, I think we are good to go. Cool, Insta is live. Hi, Insta. Welcome to Oil Class 3. Tonight we are talking about all things sleep and natural solutions for sleep for your kiddos. Because I know a lot of people out there struggle with getting their kiddos to sleep. So it's really important that we start setting up some daily routines. Getting into that daily habit of incorporating natural solutions into our home to help our kiddos sleep better and for longer. So let's get started. So thank you for joining. My name is Shannon Thomas and I am the creator of Natural Wellness Solutions for Kids. So I'm very passionate about educating people on how they can incorporate natural solutions into their home on a daily basis to maintain the overall health and well-being of their kiddos. I'm very passionate about being proactive with their health and well-being, and by that I mean by using these beautiful essential oils and products on a daily basis to get the best result. So being proactive is getting ahead, getting on top of things, maintaining health and well-being rather than being reactive and waiting for things to happen and then start using your natural solutions. So I want to really encourage you to be proactive and use all the natural solutions every day. So I have two beautiful boys, Finn and Cody. Finn is 10 and Cody is 9. They are my inspiration for starting with doTERRA essential oils because I'm quite concerned about mental health and in particular their mental health, and when they grow up to be teenagers, moody teenagers. So I really want them to be happy. I want them to be mentally well and I want them to be emotionally well. So I really want to harness the powers of essential oils to help with that, along with our awesome parenting. And then we've got obviously a gorgeous husband, Andrew, as well. And we've been using doTERRA essential oils for just a bit over 2 years now, and it is doing wonders for us. And even Andrew will say that as well. So tonight we're going to talk about natural sleep solutions and how you can incorporate that into your home. We use them daily because every child needs some assistance with sleep at some stage. So we're going to talk about all things sleep and how you can do that. So in these oil classes, I run a series of 8 oil classes covering different topics. Tuesday night I did one for emotional solutions. So if you haven't seen that already, please jump back and you can still watch the replay on that one. And all the classes I cover the 6 pillars of health, which I believe are very important for the overall health and well-being of our children. And that is their nutrition, their sleep, their exercise, their technology use, reducing the toxic load on their skin and around your home and what they're consuming, and also managing their emotions. So if you feel that your kiddos are lacking in any of those areas, they might be areas you want to target to make sure that those areas are balanced. And I hope by having those areas balanced that your kiddos are going to perform at their optimal level. So that's what I try and cover in all these classes. So why do we choose doTERRA? I always knew that doTERRA was a great quality brand. I'd always had an interest in essential oils. And so when the opportunity came to go to a workshop, I just fell in love straight away. They are a very high quality brand. They are 100% pure therapeutic grade. So with essential oil, the essential oil industry, hi Leonie, it is not regulated. So when you can see say a bottle of lavender somewhere like the reject shop and it's like $4, okay, it may have 1 drop of lavender in it and it can be classed as 100% pure lavender essential oil, but the rest of that is more than likely filled with synthetic fillers and additives. So it may smell like lavender, but you're not actually getting the calming and grounding benefits that lavender should give you. Okay, so just be mindful, do your research, choose pure 100% therapeutic grade, and that's why we choose doTERRA, because they are high quality and we want to reap the benefits of using these beautiful oils. So firstly, we want to talk about safety with using essential oils with kids, because it is different to adults and we need to be mindful of that. So our sense of smell can elicit really, really powerful responses. So the smell can affect emotions, behavior, memory. You'll find some oils are very uplifting and energizing, while others are sort of calming and grounding. So diffusion is the quickest and most simplest way to use your essential oils, and this is probably my number one tool, is the diffuser. This is doTERRA's Petal Diffuser. This is the older version. There is a newer version, which is fantastic. Really, really simple to use. You just fill your water to the red dot and then pop your essential oils in, and then just choose your setting. This particular one has like a little night light, so it's a great one to use in your kiddo's bedroom. But so simple to get the most benefit out of your oils. This is the first thing I put on in the morning, apart from the coffee machine. And then those oils are circulating in the lounge room before our boys wake up. So as soon as the boys wake up, they're going to get the benefit of these aromas. And it is so, the response is very, very quick. So that's using the oils aromatically. There are a couple other ways you can do it. Another way is using your oils topically, and that is applying oils to your skin. We need to use a carrier oil when using essential oils. So I like to use doTERRA's fractionated coconut oil as a carrier oil. It's not expensive. It doesn't smell like coconut. It's non-greasy. Doesn't stain your clothes, and actually makes your oils go further. So even though if you were to pop a drop of essential oil in your hand, it would actually evaporate quite quickly. But once you add a carrier oil like the fractionated coconut oil to it, it actually makes it go further. So we're not diluting it by making it weaker. It's actually making it go further. But it's really important that we really use a carrier oil for our kids. So with topical application, we tend to talk about rollers. And this is standard what we use. So it's just like a glass bottle. Comes with like a roller top that we pop on top. I'll actually show you how to make one later. This is a standard 10 ml size. So to work out how many drops you would need for your kiddos, I like to go by how old they are. So Finn is 10. So I like to just put 10 drops in a 10 ml roller, top the rest with fractionated coconut oil, and that's what I would use for him. For Cody, who's 9, I would probably just do the same as Finn, but if you had a 6-year-old, then you would do 6 drops and top the rest up. If you had a baby that's under 1 or 1, you would just use 1 drop and fill the rest up with fractionated coconut oil. So kids don't need as much essential oils as us adults. For adults, you could do, 20 to 30 drops, okay, depending on what you're making up. So it's just important to use less for your kiddos, but you can still use them often. So it's small bits often. All right, the power of aroma. Let's talk about that, because it is very effective when we're talking about sleep. So when we inhale the aroma of essential oils, it's processed through our brain's olfactory system, which is connected to the limbic system, and it's where the areas of the brain store your memories and your emotions. So when you inhale the aroma, it just stimulates a response to the aroma based on your memories. So this can happen as little as 30 seconds. It's one of the quickest way to access the brain. And you can use the essential oils to manage emotions. So we want to get that calming, grounding feeling for when we're talking about sleep. So how much sleep do your kiddos need? So if you've got a preschool kid aged between 3 and 5 years old, they should be sleeping about 10 to 13 hours on average every night. If you have a school-aged child aged between 6 and 13 years, then they should be sleeping 9 to 11 hours on average every night. And if you have a teenager between 14 and 17 years, then they should be sleeping between 8 and 10 hours on average every night. So my boys, I really try and encourage them to get 10 hours sleep a night, and I find that works well for them, and they cope really well with 10 hours. So they obviously, kiddos need more sleep than we do as adults to support their very rapid mental and physical development. So if your kiddos even sleep less than what I just said, it does have a very detrimental effect on them, you know, the next day. So some kids can appear drowsy when they don't have enough sleep, but some kids can get actually quite wired up and go a bit cray-cray, and that's just being overtired. So sleepiness can look like ADHD. Children often act like they're not tired. They're resisting bedtime. They're becoming hyper as the evening goes on, and this is because they are just tired or overtired. So sleep deprivation, children can be helped with changes to their sleeping environment surrounding their bedtime. So research shows that an early bedtime between 7 and 8 p.m. works best for school-age children. And it's really important to be consistent with that sleep time, and also be consistent with a soothing wind-down routine. So that means no screen time like TVs, iPads, whatever sort of technology is happening. Please try and reduce that at least 30 minutes prior to bedtime, because we want them to start winding down. I find that technology for my boys actually is quite stimulating, and they get really wired up. So we want to encourage our kiddos to get regular sleep, because if they are getting sleep deprived, quite often it can lead to some pretty difficult behaviors and health problems. So irritability, difficulty concentrating, hypertension, obesity, headaches, depression, all those sort of problems. And their coordination might not be great as well the next day, because they're just tired, and it will affect their performance at school as well. Teenagers also, probably a huge issue with technology and social media and all that sort of stuff, can lead to insomnia and symptoms of depression in adolescence. So it's really important for teenagers to keep an eye on their technology use, and to try and get them to just reduce the amount, particularly prior to bedtime, because it will impact on their sleep, and obviously their moods and behaviors afterwards if they're not getting enough sleep. So let's get on to what we use as a family to support our kiddos to get a good night's sleep. Our kids sleep really, really well. As a baby, Finn was a terrible sleeper, but he's actually really good now, so I'm quite relieved. So tonight we're going to talk about doTERRA's Bedtime Bliss Box. So this is a box that has been created with just purely sleep products. And it's really, really beautiful. It's really, really simple. So we're going to talk about what oils are in it, how to use it, and I'll just demonstrate a few things for you as well. So the first oil in the box is cedarwood. So cedarwood is like a warm, woody scent. It's very calming. It's quite often used in massage therapy. It's great to diffuse, and I find this is a really lovely aroma that kids like as well. It's very grounding and calming, and it's great to diffuse sort of late afternoon. It's also a beautiful one to use in the bath. So I like to actually diffuse this one quite a lot with lavender. Makes a really beautiful combination. But it just helps create a really relaxed environment. So cedarwood is beautiful and it's a good one for your kids. The next oil is Balance. So Balance is our grounding blend. This is an oil I recommend a lot for families with kids. Again, it's got a warm, woody aroma. It's beautiful, actually. So it's been created to promote calm, relaxation, tranquility, grounding, bringing harmony to the mind and body. So it is a blend of beautiful oils that help with that process. So I like to use Balance late afternoon or on school pickup time. So when you pick the kiddos up from school or after school care or something like that, they're going to be pretty tired from school. They keep their emotions in during school time, and when you pick them up or they get home, they tend to just let loose. They let their emotions out, and sometimes it can be just so overwhelming for them. So that's where I like to use Balance for the late afternoon. So if you have a travel diffuser in your car, please diffuse that in your car when you do the school pickup, and the kids can inhale those oils as you're taking them home. If you don't have a travel diffuser, just use a cotton bud or some tissue, pop some drops on it and stick it in your air vent, and then have that beautiful oil circulating. Or just wait till you get home and diffuse that straight away. Okay, it's going to really help start that wind down process and them releasing their emotions in a more calm manner. So the next oil is vetiver. Vetiver is another wood oil, but I find it's a lot stronger than cedarwood in terms of smell. Yeah, it's quite intense, but it is a very calming, it's a very grounding oil. It's used a lot in perfumes because of that grounding smell. Can be massaged onto your kiddos' feet before bed. Actually, any of these oils can. Just helps promote a sense of relaxation. You can use this as a nice massage, help calm the emotions. I find my boys, they love massages. If I offer a massage, yep, and then the next one lines up ready, and then I can just use these beautiful essential oils on their back or their feet, and it's just a lovely time to connect with your kiddos, sort of skin on skin, and talk about the oils, talk about their day, and it's a great time for you to communicate with your kids. So if you can give them a massage, that'd be lovely. You can use it in the bath as well. I'm going to show you how to make some bath salts as well. Start that relaxation process before bed. We want to start winding them down, getting ready for a restful sleep. Okay, so that's why we want to utilize these oils as we're going. And you can, with these oils, you can mix them together. You make up your own little combination or use them separately. That's the benefit of those. But vetiver is a powerhouse in terms of sleep. So next is Peace Touch. Now, I don't have the Touch roller. So Peace Touch means it's in a roller already. So this is the Peace oil. So this is the Reassuring blend. So what it means is this Peace blend is in a roller with your fractionated coconut oil. So it is pretty much ready to apply topically whenever you want. So this is a great one to have on hand. Peace is beautiful, and again, it's an oil that I recommend for kids because it's the Reassuring blend. So if your kiddos are feeling very overwhelmed, unbalanced, they're not coping, they've had a bad day at school and they don't want to go to school the next day, use Peace, roll it on their pulse points, wrists, neck, on their feet. Just get it on them, and it's just going to help bring some comfort to them and give them reassurance that everything is going to be okay. Okay, so it's a really, really important one. It's like this nice big beautiful hug for your kiddos. but I highly recommend using Peace, and it's really good for kiddos that are emotionally upset as well. So we want to use that over night time as well, or whenever you feel like you need it, your kiddos need it. Right, the big kahuna in sleep is Lavender Peace. This is our restful blend. I use this so much that I need a restock. So this blend is all your beautiful calming oils in one hit. So if you think, oh, I don't know what to use, you know, mixing oils all together, I don't know what to use, just grab Lavender Peace, because all your oils that you need are in it, and just pop it in your diffuser, pop it in your bath, massage your kids with it, and you know that they're going to get the benefits of all those beautiful calming, relaxing oils. That's why I like to call it the big kahuna, because it's got all the beautiful oils. So it is being oils blended together to promote a really calm, relaxed environment. It's quite soothing, and it's very calming to the senses. It helps your kiddos unwind from a busy day. So I like to diffuse that one over nighttime in the kids' bedroom, but again, you can massage as well. If you don't have a diffuser, I just want to show you something that you can do. But I encourage you to get a diffuser, if not one for every room. Alright, so one thing you can do aromatically. Grab your essential oil bottle and inhale directly from the bottle. Couple of deep breaths. Your kiddos can do this as well. That's one way. Another way, get a drop in their hands, your hands, rub hands together and inhale that way. And then rub the excess on their pajamas, through their hair, so that they can smell that throughout the night. Okay, so that's two ways you can do it without having a diffuser. And then you can also put another drop on your hand and just run your hand over their pillow or their bed linen as well. Easy, okay? Easy peasy. So that is Lavender Peace. I'm going to show you how to make some bath salts, relaxing bath salts. So, oh, this is heavy. I buy my Epsom salts in bulk, a 6 kilo bag. So we're going to grab a jar or a container, whatever takes your fancy. We're going to add some Epsom salts into here. And I've actually done this with a massage blend as well, Luxor muscle blend as well. But just pop your Epsom salts in here. Then we're just going to add Lavender Peace. I'm going to put about 15 drops, 20 drops. In there. And then I'm just going to pop a couple of squirts of the fractionated coconut oil in here, just to help dissolve that a little bit. Pop the lid on. Shake. Okay. Beautiful. So that is your all-natural bath soak. Simple, simple, simple. You just need to get yourself some Epsom salts and then use your oils, and then just keep that in your bathroom and use it when you need it for a very relaxing bath. Very, very easy, okay? And you know what ingredients are there, and you're using your beautiful essential oils. Another thing I want to show you is how to repurpose your empty bottle. So this is an old cedarwood bottle, and I've actually bought a pump spray on it. You can buy these from like all essential oil places. It's like that, okay? So you just obviously take the orifice out of your bottle, give it a good wash. What I've done, I've got cedarwood in here, essential oil in here, and I've topped it with witch hazel. Pop the pump on them and spray. That is my room spray, linen spray, pillow spray with the beautiful cedarwood, which is in that bedtime bliss box. Okay, so you can do that with any of the oils in the bliss box, but this is Cody's. This is what he's got in his bedroom. and then you are repurposing your essential oil bottles as well. And another repurposing thing is, this is a 5ml lavender bottle, and I've actually put a roller top on it. So you can actually buy these rollers separately with the lid, and they fit the 5ml and 15ml bottles. And then you just put your lavender or whatever oil you want in there, lavender, top with fractionated coconut oil, and then that is your roller. Okay, easy peasy. So these are only like 85 cents each, I think. And then you are just reusing your essential oil bottle. Okay, beautiful. But I want to show you also how to make an actual roller. We're going to make a sleepy time roller. We're just going to use, we'll just use lavender piece because I love it. And I might actually mix vetiver with it. So lavender piece and vetiver. So lavender piece has vetiver in it already, but if you want to crank that up a notch, add some vetiver to it, and that will be a big powerhouse sleepy time oil. Okay, so we want to make this, say, for Finn. So I'm just going to do 10 drops all up of essential oils. We're just going to do, say, 7 of lavender piece. Then we're going to add 3 drops of vetiver. So vetiver, being a wood oil, is quite thick to come out. So it may take a while to come out. Here it comes. It's like this golden, delicious gold liquid. 3 drops. Okay, so you put your essential oils in first in your roller. Then we're going to grab your carrier oil. So I also recommend you get a pump for the fractionated coconut oil bottles. It just makes it so much easier to fill these up. Alright, so we'll put fractionated coconut oil in there. We're going to pop a roller top on top. Give it a little bit of a shake. And that is your sleepy time roller. So put on your kiddos' pulse points. I like the wrists because when they sleep, they kind of like sleep here, and they're going to smell their wrist while they're sleeping. Bottoms of the feet, roll it on the bottoms of their feet, up and down their spine. Okay, so that's like a really beautiful sleepy time roller for your kiddos. And how easy was that? Okay, so really you just need to get yourself some rollers. There's all different sizes, colors, all beautiful ones. Some carrier oil, and use your beautiful essential oils. Okay, make some beautiful sleepy time oils. So anyway, there's some just little hacks for you. And then in the bedtime bliss box is actually your fractionated coconut oil. So you get that in the bedtime bliss box. Again, I'll just get you to buy a pump top. It's a lot easier to use. So it's really, really hydrating. It's very cheap to buy. It's inexpensive. Hydrates your skin. It's not greasy, and it's beautiful to use with essential oils and applying topically. And you can use it as a massage oil. So I love using the fractionated coconut oil. So the only thing, so that are the contents of the bedtime bliss box. The only thing I would probably add to it, if you haven't got one already or want an additional one, is add the diffuser. Because the bedtime bliss box, you know, it's got your beautiful fractionated coconut oil in there, but I think, you know, to really utilize the oils and to get the benefit of them at sleep time, I would add a diffuser to that. So there are a lot of other essential oils that you can use for sleep, but I'm actually going to cover that next week. I'm going to do another sleep class, and we'll cover all the other essential oils that you can use for sleep. So I like to, when I do these classes, I like to suggest ways on how to use them on a daily basis. I'm very passionate about using your essential oils on a daily basis because you're going to get the most benefits out of them, and your kiddos are going to benefit. So in the mornings, if you can, get yourself some very uplifting essential oils like wild orange, peppermint, lemon, elevation, citrus bliss, anything that's sort of citrusy. You want to grab yourself one of those and diffuse it straight away. Get your kids in the right frame of mind before they head off to school. Now you can use the Peace Touch roller that is in your bedtime bliss box. Roll it on their pulse points before they head to school, and that's just going to reassure them that they are going to have a great day. And you can also drop balance, drop in their hands, rub their hands together and get them to inhale balance before they go to school, and that's just going to help ground them, their emotions before they head to school, because some kiddos get really quite stressed and anxious about going to school. So we want to just help them emotionally. And then in the afternoon, what we talked about as well, grab your balance straight away in the afternoon. Start diffusing it as soon as you get home from school. Let's start that wind down time. Again, roll peace on their I keep saying peace points, pulse points. And then if you have a bath, grab a bath, use cedarwood, lavender peace. You can even use balance in the bath. Let them soak in there and let them unwind. In your evening routine, I want you to diffuse lavender peace or lavender peace and vetiver together, balance and cedarwood together. It doesn't matter. Just pop those oils in your diffuser 30 minutes prior to bed. If you can, put it in their bedroom. If you are using a diffuser in the bedroom, just use about 3 drops, okay? But if you don't want a diffuser in the bedroom, just have it in a room that your kiddos are sort of relaxing in of a night time, and pop one of those beautiful calming oils in. Shut off all technology at least half an hour before bed. It's really, really important that the kiddos just have some quiet time in their heads. Read a book. Read a book to them, but just get them away from technology. And then just, make up a sleepy time, roll it all over them before they go to bed as well. Just help calm them down, or give them a nice, beautiful massage. So they're just ways you can use your oils from morning through to night, okay? All right, so let's talk about how you can get these beautiful oils in the bedtime bliss box. So if you already have a doTERRA wholesale account, which a lot of you probably would, you can just add the bedtime bliss box straight into your shopping cart, and away you go. If you are new to doTERRA and are interested in using essential oils with your kids, then please let me know. Send me a direct message, and we can get you started using essential oils. What happens is you can get the bedtime bliss box if that takes your fancy, and then you then have that acts like a starter kit, and then you have access for 12 months to doTERRA. You get your own online account, you shop from your own account, you buy whatever you like from your own account. You don't need to go through me to order. You always get sent to you direct, and then you get all these beautiful products at wholesale prices, which is way cheaper than buying them retail, or possibly cheaper than buying them off your friends. And then when you shop, if you love your oils and shop often, you may want to think about the loyalty rewards program. And then that helps you purchase more oils. So I want to show you actually a couple of things. I think it's in the event page. I have just popped for you if you need one, because all things are sort of online at the moment. We're not doing sort of in-person workshops at the moment. But I have popped a doTERRA order form in the event. So I'm just going to show you how to fill it out. So if you are interested in the bedtime bliss box, you will want to write bedtime bliss box here in this section here. If you want a pedal diffuser, you will need to write that there. Okay. The other starter packs are there, but in particular the bedtime bliss box, you do need to write that down. Then you've just got to fill out your details here in this section here, and then down at the very bottom is your credit card details, and then you can just take a picture of it and send that to me, and we can pop your order through and get you started on your oily journey. So there is a gift for anyone that does send through a form by 8:30 tomorrow night. There's a 24-hour special just for you. You get a gift from me if you do that. But also in the event, I've actually popped the starter pack flyer in there. So there's a range of starter packs that doTERRA have. The Bedtime Bliss is this one here, but that just shows what else is on offer. So I have popped that flyer up for you as well. So when you get your starter pack with doTERRA, you get these 3 beautiful colorful brochures. Okay, so there's usually 3 types of people that love doTERRA essential oils. So the first one may be you. If you just are sitting there thinking, oh, I love the essential oils, give me all the essential oils, I want to live low tox and all that sort of stuff in your home, then this is the brochure for you. I encourage you to read this one. So this targets specific areas that you want to work on. So if you want to work on reducing your toxic load, it just gives you more suggestions on how you can do that. Okay, it's a really great brochure if you want to really continue on that sort of oily journey. That gives you lots of beautiful suggestions. But if you are sitting here tonight thinking, oh, I'd love to share what Shannon has shared with other people, with friends and family and other people that you think would be interested in these beautiful oils, this is the guide probably for you. So we can do in-home classes, we can do online classes. If you've got some friends that are happy to do online, we can do it via Zoom. Then this is the brochure for you. It just tells you how to host those sort of classes, but obviously I will teach the class. And then, you know, you can actually benefit from sharing your love of essential oils without having to run a business and stuff like that. So if that interests you, let me know as well. Now with doTERRA, there are business opportunities. Okay, so this brochure is for you if you are sitting here thinking, geez, I would love to actually share the essential oils, educate people, and actually run a business with doTERRA essential oils. You can do that. So this is the brochure for you. So have a flick through that. It talks about doTERRA business information, just basic, and sort of the potential income and what it involves. But if that interests you, please let me know, or please let the person who has introduced you to doTERRA know that you would like to do that, and they can help you get started. It's not hard. I run my business alongside my other business. Works really well for us, and it's a great thing for me to do, and obviously our whole family benefits as well. And I use the income to basically pay for my oils, for my little oily addiction each month. So I love it. So just have a think about those 3 ways that may interest you when you start your oily journey. So that is the end of the sleep class. So just remember, next week I'm going to do another class that I'll introduce you to more sleepy time oils. So tonight we just talk about the Bedtime Bliss box. I do have a class this Sunday at 2 o'clock. We're talking about natural active solutions for kids. So it's about how you can support yourself, your kiddos, and their beautiful active bodies. Their bodies are growing and developing at a really fast pace, and we want to help them naturally in doing so. So that will be 2 o'clock. And again, that will just be a live session. And then next week, next Tuesday and Thursday night, I'll run some classes. I'll do another sleep one and something else. But I'll keep you updated. So thank you so much for joining me. Please remember, if you fill out your order form, you'll get a gift from me. If you do get the Bedtime Bliss box in September, if you're not already a doTERRA member, I'll actually gift you a grapefruit essential oil as well. So that's my free gift to you. So thank you for joining me. Please remember, you can direct message me at any time if you have any questions, or if you're interested in starting your oily journey. I'd love to help you. We have a beautiful oily community. We've got a smaller group and then we've got a larger group, but it's one big beautiful community, and we would love to have you as a part of it and your beautiful family as a part of it. And my aim is really to help your kiddos to be healthy, well, and balanced on a regular basis. So anyway, thank you for joining me, and we shall see you all again very, very soon.